Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today we have a road roller. And yes, for anyone wondering, I did pick the color because it matched my truck. So there's that. Yeah, so we're taking this to Fort Collins. It is about 5:30 in the morning. So let's get underway after we take off this parking brake. Put our four ways back on for safety. And remember how we get out of here? I think it was this way. Alright. And as always, I hope everyone is having a... There we go. There's the exit. Don't jackknife it. Oh my gosh. Hope everyone is having a good and wonderful day thus far. And I appreciate you for clicking on this video and joining me on my journey today.
Turn left.
It's been an interesting week.
Turn right.
Okay, Charger, you just so happened to... Oh my god, I didn't realize the road was this narrow. Sanford, son! Tag on it.
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Anyway, it's been an interesting week.
Go straight on.
So much craziness has happened in my life lately. It's not been a good time, to be honest with you. But, you know, you have to keep on keeping on. Was that a stop sign for me? Back there?
Keep right, and then continue straight on.
Well, they're not stopping, so I guess not.
Go straight on.
That's kind of confusing, actually.
Keep right, and then continue
We are leaving out of Montana, for this run. We did start in Montana, but we're leaving out of it to do this run. I don't know why I'm so far to the left. I should be actually more to the right. But doesn't matter, the light's green now. Also, is this our car supposed to park to the right over there? There's like no room. Or is that just a sidewalk kind of for people to walk, or a bike lane or something? Because man, no one's getting a car there.
Go straight on.
Maybe a motorcycle. Oh god, the speed limit's 25. I wasn't even paying attention. Hey officer, just in time. See me get out of town. Oh, there's a shop up here. I might be able to get my... Well, no. Subway. Radio Shack. You've got questions. Why are we not in business? Radio Shack. This is so horrible.
Go straight on.
To be honest, though... Oh my god, there was a person cutting grass out there. Oh, I'm almost beg on it. Oh, and the speed limit changed to 65, and I'm sitting here going 30 because I wanted to look at the person cutting grass. I never saw anybody cut grass in this game before. Luckily, I don't think there's anybody behind me, so it'll give me some time to get up to speed. However, we're going uphill. And there's a stupid bus in front of me, so...
Go straight on.
Oh, this is stupid. Blind curve and everything. Got to live dangerously. Alright. Let's relax. We have 11 hours to get there. By 5 o'clock we should be there. So the sun should still be up. So we shouldn't have any problem with nighttime or anything like that. I missed my button. I was supposed to cruise at 70 and I missed it.
Get ready to turn right.
Well, guess I don't need to do that then.
Turn right.
Well, I kind of love that like every vehicle in this game is the same. Like they operate on like the basis of a semi truck. The way they turn and stuff, the way they move and maneuver, it's kind of cool sometimes. It's probably a mod that I can change that. That way all the cars, that the cars drive like cars and trucks drive like trucks. Because every vehicle, like you saw that cop car, it takes like this wide arc into the corner, into every turn. That's how 18-wheelers drive. That's for trucks to do, not for just random cars. Unless you like miss the turn or something, then you got to make that awkward turnaround. Here we go. We're cruising 71 or 72 or whatever. Yeah, but it's been an interesting week. I wish I had good news really at all this week. I don't think I've gotten an ounce of good news. I thought that was a Corvette to the left over there. I'm so glad you turned, because I would have had to slow down. I wish this was adaptive cruise control as well. You better not. Are you serious, bro? I'm gonna just coast through town. Oh man, I'm gonna have to make a right.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I love that sound.
Turn right.
Hey. Alright, I'm sorry. Camera was doing something weird there. Oh, I missed the curb. Barely. I actually have been looking for a game to play on Wednesdays. And I'm not sure that I have one yet. I just don't know.
Keep left.
There's so many games that I have, like on my PC, but I just don't know if like what I want is a story mode game, like something that is very heavy in story and that I can like dedicate like 30-45 minutes of recording time to a week. But it also has to be a game that I actually like and want to play as well. So if you got one in mind and you want to let me know, just comment it to me or Discord message me or whatever floats your boat.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Is that a turn? I thought that looks like a curve. I also can't see what color that light is. It looks green.
Turn right.
Nope, can't be green. Oh, this right? Oh, okay, I yield. Home Depot. You know what? I had actually been wanting to get into some role playing. I believe that I finally have GTA 5
Go
working
straight
on my PC. And I don't know why I stopped so short from the line there. No, that was about, bro, there's a Subway everywhere. But it's advertising for it across the street at the Shell station as well. There's a Subway right there. Wait. Yeah. Is there a Subway inside that station? And the light turned green, I didn't realize it. Come get your fuel. Oh my god.
Go straight on.
Okay, I was gonna run that light. Why do I keep stopping all the way back here? What is wrong with me? Ooh, donut. Dang on it, I was about to go. All that, and I have to shift so much. I gotta turn anyway.
Keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
This looks sort of dangerous. I'm sure somebody's done it though. But yeah, I would love to get into a GTA roleplay community. I think that would be a lot of fun. That'll be something because I feel like I would want to stream that as well. And I can like stream it and record it, or I can just like stream some days and like record other days.
Go straight.
You know? I feel like that'll be something good to do.
Left. Turn left.
Ah. Avatar, bro. They put the first Avatar back in theaters again, just to like grab a few extra $1 million before the next one comes out. I had I wouldn't call it a heated argument, but a interesting conversation with a friend of mine.
Keep right.
We were arguing over Marvel movies, and we were talking about
Exit right.
who was better as far as Iron Man or Captain America. So, at least in the movies, nothing to do with the comics or the cartoons or anything else like that. I said Iron Man. Um, for a lot of reasons, in my opinion. Regardless, Iron Man is the more human. He's not been genetically altered, as far as we know. Okay, wait, let me get up to... Okay. So, my point that I made was, in the first Avengers movie, Captain America was like, you're not a hero, blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff, and it kind of hit Tony hard because I'm not a comic book person. I didn't grow up reading comic books because I was poor pretty much, and we didn't have a comic book place where I lived. I grew up in the country, so I didn't have access to that kind of stuff. But the cartoons is something that I watched a lot while I was growing up, and like now that I'm older. And Iron Man would always talk about how his father would always talk about Captain America, how he would never shut up about him and all that kind of stuff. And it made him want to be like Captain America. So in the movies, to hear Captain America say something like that about him, I feel like that's why it hit him so hard. So it's like he tried to change his character a little bit to be more like Cap. And then slowly as the movies progressed, Cap actually kind of turned into Iron Man in a way. Like pre-Avengers Iron Man. Like, I'm gonna be a selfish a-hole and do what I want to because I can and no one's gonna stop me. Where Iron Man kind of progressed to being, we should do this by the book, we should do it right, we need to obey the law because we are not above it, in a way. And like, I ain't gonna lie, when that scene in Civil War where Tony found out that Bucky killed his parents and Steve knew about it and didn't say anything, that broke my heart. That was like the ultimate betrayal thing, where he was like, he's my friend, Tony. He was like, so was I. That shit was so heartbreaking. And I was so pissed. Like, I was so upset about the whole situation. Like, I get that you're trying to save your friend, but you betrayed your other friend. You could have figured out a way to, like, I don't know. It just should have went down differently. I know this is movies and this isn't real and all that kind of stuff, but this is just how it's perceived in the movies, in my opinion. So then you have Wanda, Scarlet Witch, and Bucky. Now, Bucky is a criminal, regardless of however you slice it. It doesn't matter. He was brainwashed, whatever you want to say about it. There is video evidence on multiple occasions and witnesses to attest to the crimes of the Winter Soldier. Why was that sign blank? What was that? Oh, well, if it wasn't a sign for this side of the road, why was it on this side of the road? Anyway, even Black Widow said that she was on a mission and, you know, he shot her. And then you have the video footage of him killing Tony's parents. So the guy's a murderer, period. Alright, he's out of the way. Then you have Scarlet Witch, who, regardless of whatever, her powers came and how she was just a child and raised by the enemies and all that kind of stuff. Also, one of the reasons why she was like put under house watch or whatever you want to call it was because she murdered people. Yes, she was trying to save them, but it's still wrongful death. You still murdered them. And then these are the people that Captain America is trying to save because he is there, like, he says that they're his friends. Like, bro, I get that they're your friends and everything, but they still have to account. There has to be some accountability somewhere. So you're supposed to be the good guy taking up for criminals. Like, if that's the case, though, every criminal has a reason to do why they do.
Then exit right.
In my opinion, that's just what I'm saying. Like, whether it's money or
Exit.
some sort of betrayal or something, they all have a reason. Okay, I I thought that I was entering another freeway, but I just wasn't sure. Yeah, like everyone has a reason, whether they're correct in their assessment or whatever. They all have a reason, and because they're not friends with a superhero, they would go to jail. And I'm not excusing Tony for any of his sins. Um, if he has war crimes or whatever, he sold a lot of weapons to the US as well as other countries, which I don't think is illegal for like an independent contractor to work out of American soil selling weapons to other countries. As long as those countries aren't at war with America, right? I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm not excusing that. And then if you want to say Ultron is Tony's fault, whatever. Um, Vision wouldn't have been born without Ultron. But I mean, creating Ultron is still not against the law. I mean, people make cell phones that are basically robots, and they make robots that are robots. And I'm sure at some point someone has died from a cell phone. But nobody, you know, people might sue Samsung and then move on with their lives, I guess. But nothing major, nothing else really big ever happens. And most people forget about that it happened at all. But I'm not excusing Iron Man for his stuff. I just hate that he had to die. And then Captain America got his happily ever after. It went back in time to marry his girl or whatever. And then there might be rumors that the girl that he kissed in Civil War might have been his daughter or something. I don't know. Or his great granddaughter, whatever. Either way. It's annoying. Like, why? I get the stock for Robert Downey Jr. was high. Like, extremely high. Like, they couldn't afford to keep having him in movies because they had to keep paying him outrageous amounts of money. But to have him die, like, he had a child. That's kind of messed up. Bro, what are you doing? Move. He had a daughter. That was kind of real. That's really messed up.
Keep left.
And then what happened to Sam and Bucky? They became depressed best friends. Because the person that was supposed to hold them together decided to abandon them. And yes, that's the way I choose to look at it. Sorry about that. And then Wanda just loses her entire mind because Vision died or whatever twice in front of her face. Oh, I'm just pedal to the metal right now. I'm not even paying attention. But there's a few recent Marvel movies that I haven't seen. Maybe I'll get a chance to look at them sometime soon or another. There's a lot of them actually I haven't seen. And I feel kind of bad actually for not being able to see them. It's hard to make time for stuff because every time I turn around something is happening with me or someone else, and it's hard to do everything and be everything all the time. Alright, the speed limit is 80. Get your stupid Cadillac out of my face. Now I have to speed up. Now I'm the slow one. Yay. Oh man, my drivers have been moving. I think when I started this run, I only had like $69,000. Now I have 165,000. And now I'm driving 93 miles an hour. It is a nice Cadillac though, I will say that. Speaking of cars, I haven't hauled any cars in a long time because the default ones, the only ones you can carry are them stupid Teslas. I haven't been actually able to carry anything else, or I haven't looked for any. I should look for some. I think there's Ford dealerships out here everywhere now, not just Tesla. Maybe I can carry some Fords. You know what I would be if I carried a Ford down the road? A Chevy driver. Okay, I'm sorry. Just forget I said that. Just that was a joke. I've owned many Fords in my life. That's why I talk about them so much. Well, not many. I've only owned like 2, but they have went as expected. My very first vehicle that I ever owned was a 1999. I think it was a 99 Ford Explorer. With the it was extremely top heavy. And an interesting fact about the Fords that that generation of Ford Explorer anyway, what I didn't know is that they were a part of the Firestone scandal to where the tires would blow up for no reason, seemingly. Sorry, you better get out of my way. Because as soon as I get in the right lane, you're going to get in the right lane. So I did so many things wrong with that truck. It was so stupid because I didn't know much about cars back then, and I was talking to the wrong people about doing stuff with vehicles. I had somebody who I thought was a friend. That's my issue. That's my biggest issue in my life is people that I think are my friends that I look out for them, but they don't look out for me. That's my biggest issue with my life. And it always happens. It's like a continuing thing, and I always give people the benefit of the doubt too much. And I need to stop doing that, like a lot. I really need to stop doing that. Because it's just hurting me over and over again. But anyway, told me that I was getting a deal on some tires. They were brand new tires,
Keep left.
but they were basically they were truck tires, but they were just like performance truck tires. and I put them on my card because I got a quote-unquote deal for them from a friend, and it turned out that it was not really a deal. And they were not supposed to ever be put on my truck.
Keep left.
Yeah, so that's kind of how my life has been going, or my life has went in the past.
Keep left.
Keeping left, Jarvis, thank you. I will stay in this left lane, doing 20 over still, for reasons I don't know. We're headed to Fort Collins, though. I don't think that right lane is ending, so why are you over here? See? Why do they do that? It's like they're trying to hit me. Anyway. So yeah, I love that truck though. It was a white truck. The paint was peeling everywhere, there was rust on it. It would turn off randomly sometimes. The suspension was all messed up. I needed control arms and ball joints. So my truck was like squeaking every time anything happened. It was a nightmare. It was an actual nightmare. That truck was only 5,000? No. I think it was like 7 or 8 grand that truck was. And I paid that truck off by myself. That is one of my most proudest achievements. I was still in high school and I worked a full-time job, and I was so proud of that because none of my other friends was doing that. I had my truck payment. I think I was paying for my insurance at that point, and maybe my cell phone bill as well. I don't remember. But that truck payment was $250 a month. And I swear I loved that. I really did. But yeah, I had done so many things wrong with that truck. I used to be a speaker head back in the day, where I just would put in outrageous amount of speakers.
Right. Exit right. Keep right, and then turn right.
I'll put in an outrageous amount of speakers in my truck. Oh god, don't do that. Because you're on a hill. I think I had like... why am I still rolling forward? Am I in the... Oh. Oh, I'm starting in first. Why would I do that? I think I had like 6 12s in my truck at one point. 6 or 8, I can't remember. Anyway, I blew out my back windshield, my back window, because the vibrations or something happened. I don't really know what happened. It was stupid. I was stupid. I shouldn't have did it. Then one time, the back window on the right, I busted that out accidentally because it snowed one time, and I had to go to work. And so I went outside to start my truck, and it didn't want to start because it was so cold.
Turn right.
And I finally got it started. So I went back in the house to get some things before I left for work, and I slipped and I slammed the door accidentally, and it busted the back window of the truck, the back one on the right. I was so pissed. But I didn't go to work. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna call in. I ain't gonna make it.
and then turn right.
This right? No.
Turn right.
Oh, up here.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Or discovered. I've never been here before. You know what? Let's just be. I need to unlock all of the places in Montana, actually. I might do some quick jobs. What am I doing? You know what? They like it. Let's take it. Like, they like it. Let's just get this done. Yeah. So the moral to that story is, if you want to buy a vehicle, find somebody that knows anything about vehicles, that, and when they tell you stuff, make sure they have nothing to gain, because that seemed to be my issue. I would always talk to people that just wanted to take advantage of me and my dumb assness. Um, hey, look, Ford. Just travel up here. Why is it taking so long to calculate? Maybe it'll just be in there when I get out of here. Oh, this is a one-way road. And I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Wait, where? What? Oh, I do need to just turn around right here.
Let's go.
Don't mind me, people. Somebody couldn't find a job. Welcome to my world. All right. Yeah. Ooh, Taco Bell. Oh, wow. That Taco Bell, though. Oh my god, a cemetery. I did not know they would do something like that in the game. There's something up here that needs to be unlocked. IHOP. I ain't been to IHOP in a long time. Hey, a recruitment agency.
Keep left, then turn left.
Which left?
Turn left.
This left. Coca-Cola!
Turn left.
It's only 3 in the afternoon, though. If I sleep right now, it's going to mess up my entire schedule. Yeah, so... But luckily now, I mean, we bought that car used, and it was a bad used car. So, like I said, I didn't know anything about vehicles. I didn't want to even buy that. I was pressured into buying that by my mother, which that was a stupid idea. I shouldn't have listened to her, because if she wasn't going to make the payment, she shouldn't have gotten to say so in whatever I had. because that was just, it was just really stupid. Like because it had a rear windshield wiper, and that broke like upon leaving the dealership. But whatever. That's just how that goes. But yeah, just be more careful with your purchases, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we have 369 now. We started with 69. Nice. Anyway, all right, that's going to do it for this episode of American Truck Sim. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment on anything you want me to do differently. And I will see all of you wonderful people on the next episode. Bye.